Today I'm hanging out with a dear friend, one of my young friends, and pleasure to greet you, Kitchen Sink family members. How are you? How are we? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. In life, life can really be tough. This my young friend was born blessed, abundantly blessed, and grew up in blessings. And at some point in their life, things changed. Life took a turn and went through hardship, relational hardships, life altering circumstances, and everything went black, deep, deep black. The feeling of one in a deep pit. And even I myself could not see how we were going to come out of that pit. But today I'm here to have breakfast, celebrating life. And I've decided to say, you know what? Even before I enjoy my breakfast, guys, you can rise again. You can rise again. It is possible in life that situations change, circumstances change completely, like day and night type of changes, where you can't even identify yourself. You can't even seem to know yourself in that situation. My apologies. I don't know this noise that's coming out, what it is. It could be the shower, eh? My friend is taking a shower just now. But let me tell you, you can rise again. You can rise again when everything that you have ever trusted in is falling and failing right in front of you. When everything that you've ever believed is tested and shaken, you can rise again. You can believe again. It could be a relational turmoil. It could be a business turmoil. Right now, you could be going through a patch in your life that you never ever thought could happen, but it has happened. A business deal is falling through your fingers. You sort of are tasting it, but it's refusing to be established. You can rise again. We can rise again. I just want you to look at yourself and tell yourself to believe you can rise again, because you can. So some of the small steps that I've seen my young friend take, things like discipline. Discipline in terms of ensuring that her life is not stopping at how she's feeling sometimes. Her life is not stopping at how other people are looking at her, but choosing to focus, choosing to stay the course, choosing every day to wake up, rise up, and do something that adds value to her life. I've seen her do that. I've seen her take very small steps for success. Not big chunks, no. Very, very small steps. One little step at a time. Looking for a job again. She started a job in a very good place. She enjoyed it. No sooner she had to change it. Joined another organization. Thought this was it for the longest of time. Life happened again. Her very feet were ripped off, and she found herself having to move again. Moved again, focused, worked. Today, she's back in a place where she can see the future and she can see establishment. She's almost touching it because she was agreed, with herself, within herself, to take one little step at a time. Discipline, take small steps, and redefine success. Because she'd grown up in abundance, her definition for success, obviously, as a little girl, meant abundance. But today she will tell you, if I have somewhere to stay, if I have something to eat, if I have a job to go to, then I'm okay. I'm successful. What is your definition of success? Please type down in the comment section, #redefine success. Because often we are feeling like life is impossible because we're using other people's definitions to define who we are, to define our successes. Today, redefine your success. And you'll be amazed that contentment will come easier into your life than when you are using other people's success. So I've seen this with my own eyes, and I bear testimony that you and I can rise again. You and I can rise again. And I'm seeing it, and I'm sitting here. I'm going to enjoy breakfast just now because we can rise again. I believe it. I do. So because I believe, hey guys, as we're checking out, I want you to do one little thing, Kitchen Sink family members. Talk to someone that you love, someone that you cherish today, and enjoy just staying connected with your loved ones. It helps. It changes the mood of your day. The other little step that we're taking this week is just write down something. You can share it with Kitchen Sink family members. I'm going to wake up an hour earlier this week. I'm going to sleep a little later. I'm going to exercise this week. What is it that you're going to do so that your life begins to take a turn? Because I believe you can rise again. I know you can rise again. Once upon a time, I used to be a very avid, walker and exercising, keeping fit, adhering, to what the doctors would tell me to do. But how many of us know that every so often you fall by the wayside? You lose your discipline, you lose focus, and then you have to begin afresh. I remember in 2023, in 2013, I was in that place. A knock at my door changed the whole thing. It was during, one of those excursions where you have to go out of town for a workshop and you are accompanying a spouse. A friend of mine did the same. And when we woke up in the morning, she decided we should go for a walk. And I've never looked back since that day. That day only, I think we walked 10 kilometers because it was, we were talking and we were chatting. But when I came back home, I determined that I'm not going to lose this in my life. For the sake of my wellness, for the sake of my health, I've stayed walking. And some of you may know, some of you may not. You've seen me walk because it benefits me. And I'm saying to us today, as we're rising again, look at some of those things that you do for yourself, things that will not cost you anything, and yet will add a lot of value to your life. Begin to do it today. And let's share that little thing. Is it walking? What is it that you're going to do? Is it cooking? Is it cleaning your house? What is it? What little thing, what small thing are you going to do today so that your life will not be the same? And all that I'm saying to us today, let us arise because you can rise again. I have risen many a times. As for me, I'm not sure. I've lost count now of the times that I've had to rise up again. I fall down, I rise up again. And I keep on, and I shall keep on rising up again because I know I can, and rise I shall. Will you rise again with me in this season? Even as we are heading towards the end of the year, there is no harm. Rise again. Enjoy the rest of 2025. I'm coming back with this inspirational series this time because I'm believing we have to close 2025 strong and revitalized. Let's rise again. Let's rise again. See you next week, Kitchen Sink family members. Thank you.